I live near a field of sheep. Every few rays, the farmer would bring this kibble, this food, and they had hay and they had grass, and the sheep could eat in abundance on natural foods, but they were always waiting for this kibble. And whenever someone would go near, they would be barring and running to this kibble, thinking that the farmer's dropping them their food. And this kibble, it was fattening them up quick. It's almost like a junk food. It's obviously got refined carbohydrates in, probably wheat, possibly has sugar in, who knows. But you could tell they were addicted to this kibble because of the way they would react when they thought the kibble was coming, or when it would come. They would fight each other, but they wouldn't fight usually. It was only around this food, and they would like try and knock each other out the way to get this food, and they would scran it all down. And then afterwards you would see them lying down in the field, and they all looked proper zonked out, like they were just like they wanted the food in the moment, these cravings for this junk food, and then after they would have it, they'd be like zonked out, almost drugged up, lying down like they were struggling to digest it, or it didn't feel that good anymore. This is what happens when humans eat junk food. When they crave junk food and it becomes something that they can't let go of, they get angry, they can fight each other for it. There's healthy options available, yet they don't want that. The vessel doesn't want it because it's hooked on these chemicals that are in this food, or the chemicals that are released when they eat these foods. It's like getting this temporary high, but actually it's no good for the vessel, because they were zonked out afterwards. They were getting really fat, they were tired after eating this kibble. And so this is literally what junk food does to people, and this is why when you can cut the habits of eating junk food and start to eat healthy food, no one fights over eating raspberries. And when you cut out that crap and you get to eating the true food you're meant to eat, like the raspberries, like the fruit, you don't get angry. If you don't even get like hangry. I used to get hangry when I would eat junk food, and now you can be patient with food. You don't get there's a little spider here, one sec. You can be patient with food, you can share food, you can be lightful to each other. It's like it doesn't have controls over your emotions anymore, whereas when you have those cravings and the need to eat that junk food really quick, we've all experienced those cravings. They can feel like a little internal monster, like I need to get it, otherwise I'm gonna snap, or like have an argument with someone. This is what junk food does. So if you ever notice yourself getting snappy, getting hungry, needing like junk food, and if there's healthy food in the fridge, you can't, you feel like you're starving, there's no food and I'm starving, when actually you're just craving the junk food, this is showing that you need to cut this cycle, because it's affecting your emotions, it's probably affecting your mindset, it's probably affecting the way you think. In that moment when you've got those little gremlins wanting that food, you probably aren't quite yourself anymore. You probably are reacting slightly differently. It's controlling you rather than you being able to control it. When you cut all that stuff out, you don't have that. When you eat the natural food, you don't have that, those demons, those energies controlling your emotions and controlling your behavior anymore. You're able to free yourself and gain true self-mastery and true self-control. And it isn't that hard to do, and it feels so good. I didn't understand how good life is meant to feel, how good normal is meant to feel, until I got rid of all the crap and started eating the light foods, which is the raw vegan food. Then I felt so good, and especially I had to learn magic as well, because even eating the vegan food, especially being online, I used to get psychic attacks, and so even if I was eating well, I would still feel bad energy because people were sending it my way. But I've learned magic. I learned how to flip it back, learned how to give it all back to them. Having this self-awareness only came through eating the raw food, because it made me sensitive enough to feel it. Having the strength, the spiritual strength, the energetic strength from the light, from the food, gave me the light to be in charge spiritually, charged up with power spiritually, to be in charge in a spiritual battle against people who are low lights, basically, who try and send black magic to the good lights. So eating good lightful food has got such a powerful spiritual benefits. It's almost this untapped power, this wisdom that I am inviting you to look into, eating raw vegan food, or at least eating whole foods, getting rid of those cravings, getting rid of the junk food out of your life, the alcohol, the low vibrational habits that are no serving you anymore. Let's see you level up now, because yes you can, because I was a full-blown junk food eater. I was such a fussy eater. You only have to ask my parents at how angry I would get if the Chinese takeaway arrived and they hadn't put my prawn crackers in. How ridiculous. So I've been there and I've come through the other side, and I can guide you if you do need some assistance. Check out the Great Light Garden. I'm working in the Great Light Garden as a garden guardian and guide, so I'd love to help you on this journey. If you felt called, check it out, and I wish you all the blessings and all the light and all the magic and all the codes you need to become your highest and healthiest version, because yes, that you can do it.